Over millions of years of evolution, nature has created sounds so astonishing that they seem beyond our understanding. The songs of some birds not only challenge our imagination, but also reveal the astonishing creativity and perfection of natural designs. Today, I invite you to discover 15 bird songs so strange they might as well sound like they're from another planet. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. The lyrebird. This incredible bird is found primarily in the rainforests of Australia, especially in the regions of Queensland and New South Wales. It inhabits forested areas and dense vegetation, where it can easily camouflage itself thanks to its plumage. It prefers humid, temperate areas, although it can also adapt to drier habitats, provided there are trees from which it can feed and sing. Regarding its diet, the lyrebird is omnivorous. Its diet consists primarily of insects, spiders, fruits, and seeds. The availability of these foods varies depending on the season and the environment, but insects are its main source of protein, while fruits and seeds supplement its nutrition. It can often be observed searching for prey on the ground or among the leaves and branches of trees. It occasionally also consumes nectar, which provides it with extra energy. However, what makes this bird truly famous is its voice. The lyrebird has an extraordinary ability to imitate an astonishing variety of sounds. It can reproduce everything from the songs of other birds to artificial sounds like the click of cameras, chainsaws, motors, and even car alarms. This imitation skill is primarily used by males during the breeding season. Through their song, the male demonstrates his vocal prowess, which is interpreted as an indicator of good health and suitability as a mate. Furthermore, the song also serves to mark territory, thus deterring other males from entering his area. Their ability to replicate environmental sounds, both natural and man-made, makes their singing especially intriguing, and, for many, absolutely fascinating. Number 2. The great horned owl, or Virginian owl. This impressive bird of prey is distributed across a vast region from North America to Central America. Its preferred habitat includes open forests, scrubland, grasslands, and rocky landscapes. It is a highly adaptable bird, capable of living in both mountainous and plain terrain. It usually settles in areas with scattered trees, ideal for perching, although it also frequents areas near rivers and lakes which offer abundant prey. The great horned owl is a carnivore, and its diet consists primarily of small mammals such as mice, squirrels, and rabbits, although it also hunts birds, reptiles, and even amphibians when available. Its hunting technique is ambush. It waits patiently from a high perch, in complete silence, to pounce on its prey at the precise moment. Thanks to its acute night vision and extraordinary hearing, it is able to detect the slightest movement even in total darkness. It can attack from the air or from a tree, using its powerful talons to capture and kill in a matter of seconds. One of the most striking features of the great horned owl is its call, a deep, low, resonant sound that can be heard from great distances. This distinctive call not only sets it apart from other owls, but also serves a vital purpose. During mating season, males use it to attract females and mark their territory. The deep echo of its voice seems to emerge from the night itself, adding an air of mystery and power to its appearance. This vocalization also plays a key role in its social behavior, as it warns other owls that the territory is already occupied. In many ways, its song is not just a call, but a warning. Here lives the silent king of the night. Number 3. The common cuckoo, or a singing cuckoo. This unique bird is found mainly in Europe, Asia, and North Africa, and is famous for its remarkable seasonal migration. During the winter, it moves to warmer regions of the African continent. However, when spring arrives, it begins its return journey to Europe and Asia to carry out its reproductive cycle. Its preferred habitat includes open woodland, gardens, and rural areas with trees and shrubs, where it finds both shelter and food. The common cuckoo is primarily insectivorous. Its diet consists of caterpillars, spiders, and other insects, although it also consumes small invertebrates when available. But what truly distinguishes this species is its unique reproductive strategy. The cuckoo is a parasitic bird. It doesn't build its own nest. Instead, it lays its eggs in the nests of other birds, such as the blackbird, the nightingale, or the warbler. Once the cuckoo's egg hatches, the chick, guided by an astonishing instinct, usually pushes legitimate eggs or young of the host species out of the nest. It is then fed and raised by unsuspecting foster parents. As for its vocalization, the common cuckoo's call is unmistakable. Its monotonous, repetitive sound mimics the classic cuckoo of the famous pendulum clock, from which it owes its name. This call has such a steady rhythm that it resembles the ticking of a machine, giving it an almost mechanical quality. During spring and summer, males sing this distinctive call to attract females and mark their territory. Its tone, though simple, has the ability to travel great distances through forests, ensuring that its presence is heard. Despite its apparent monotony, the cuckoo's call possesses a hypnotic resonance that, at times, seems to emanate more from an artifact than a living being. It is undoubtedly one of the most iconic and enigmatic calls in the natural world. Number 4. The indigo bunting, or Passerina cyanea. This small, vibrant bird is found primarily in North America, especially in parts of the United States and Canada during the breeding season. When winter arrives, it migrates to Central and Northern South America, following the warmth and abundant food. Their preferred habitat includes open woodland, scrubland, and fields with sufficient vegetation for nesting and feeding. The indigo bunting adapts well to these environments, where it can move nimbly among the undergrowth and low branches. Its diet consists mostly of seeds, although it also includes fruits, insects, and small invertebrates. During the breeding season, adults increase their insect consumption to ensure the protein needed for the development of their young. It is common to see these birds feeding on the ground or on low branches, searching for seeds of grasses, weeds, and other wild plants that constitute their main source of nutrients. The indigo bunting song is one of its most notable characteristics. Its voice is soft and melodious, and has been described as one of the most pleasing in the wild. However, what truly distinguishes it is its ability to produce extremely high notes that seem to come from a musical instrument, giving it an ethereal and almost otherworldly quality. This song combines low, delicate tones with high, bright notes, giving it exceptional melodic range. During the breeding season, males sing not only to attract females, but also to establish and defend their territory against other males. Their song, therefore, serves both a reproductive and social function. The complexity of its repertoire and the purity of its notes secure it a special place among the singers of the animal kingdom. Listening to an indigo bunting sing is like witnessing a natural symphony that, at times, seems more the work of a celestial musician than a wild bird. Number 5. The alcaraza, also known as oxpecker. This fascinating bird is found in sub-Saharan Africa and primarily inhabits savannas, open woodlands, and vast areas of grassland. Its ideal habitat is determined by the presence of large herds of herbivores, which are not only part of its daily landscape, but also its way of life. The snail is known for its symbiotic relationship with large African mammals. It is commonly seen perched on buffalo, zebras, or rhinoceroses, from which it obtains its food by eliminating parasites such as ticks, fleas, and other insects that hide in their skin or fur. This behavior not only benefits the snail, but, in theory, also helps keep its hosts healthier. However, the relationship is not entirely altruistic. Although its diet consists mostly of ectoparasites, it has been documented that, on occasion, the hawk moth pecks open wounds in the skin of animals to feed on their blood. This has led scientists to debate whether its relationship with mammals is completely mutualistic, or in fact, leans more toward opportunistic parasitism. Despite its curious ecological role, another characteristic that distinguishes the eagle owl is its song. Its vocalization is unlike the sweet trills of other birds. It emits a crisp, metallic, and squeaky sound, which can be strange or even disconcerting to the first-time hearer. It sounds like a rasping, almost mechanical noise, evoking an alien sensation, as if coming from a creature from another world. This distinctive song is often heard when the bird interacts with its host or communicates with other members of its group. Although its sound is neither melodious nor harmonious, it serves essential functions. It serves to mark territory, warn of nearby dangers, or simply to maintain contact within its community. Thus, the snail's anthieta stands out not only for its unusual diet and lifestyle, but also for its distinctive call to the animal kingdom. A harsh, raw, and memorable song that seems to rise from the depths of the African savanna. Number 6. The kakapo, also known by its scientific name, Strigops habruptilis. The kakapo is one of the most enigmatic and fascinating birds on the planet. This nocturnal parrot, endemic to New Zealand, possesses unique characteristics. It is flightless, active at night, and has such a peculiar personality that it has captivated biologists, conservationists, and nature lovers for decades. It once inhabited the lush forests and subtropical vegetation of the main islands, where it found refuge and food in the dense landscape. Its preference for remote and inaccessible areas allowed it to remain safe for centuries. However, the arrival of invasive species such as rats, cats, and foxes completely changed its world. Today, the kakapo survives only on a few protected islands, where efforts are being made to preserve what remains of its population. Classified as critically endangered, only a handful of specimens remain, carefully monitored by conservation programs that work tirelessly to ensure their future. Herbivorous by nature, the kakapo feeds on leaves, fruits, seeds, roots, and bark. Its diet varies with the seasons and depends on the environment. Although it doesn't migrate, it travels long distances on the ground in search of food, making it an opportunistic feeder, adapted to the unpredictability of the forest. But perhaps its most extraordinary feature is its song. During the breeding season, males emit a deep, almost hypnotic nocturnal call. A mix of raspy whispers, soft roars, and low vibrations that expand like an ancient drum echoing in the fog. This song can be heard hundreds of meters away and has a ghostly quality. In addition to attracting females, it also marks its territory. The kakapo is more than a rare bird. It's a living relic, a creature from another time whose nighttime song reminds us how fragile and astonishing natural balance is. A rustle among the leaves that asks not to be forgotten. Number 7. The common sparrowhawk, scientifically known as efforts are welcome. The Eurasian sparrowhawk is a small bird of prey found primarily in Europe and Asia, although its distribution also extends into North Africa. It prefers wooded habitats, parks, and areas with dense vegetation, although it can also be found in more open areas, near forests, or even in urban areas. This bird is especially known for its agility, and speeded, slender body and short, rounded wings allow it to move with great dexterity among the trees, utilizing a fast and highly maneuverable flight to catch its prey. Its diet consists primarily of small birds, such as blackbirds, warblers, and finches, although it can also hunt small mammals and reptiles. The common sparrowhawk is an opportunistic hunter, which relies on both its incredible speed and stealth. Its most common hunting technique is ambush hunting. It glides swiftly through vegetation or remains stationary on an elevated perch, scanning its surroundings with keen vision before pouncing on its prey with lethal precision. Its sharp talons and curved beak make it an efficient and silent predator. But in addition to its hunting skills, the common sparrowhawk is distinguished by its characteristic song. Unlike other birds of prey, their vocalization is high-pitched, shrill, and piercing. This sound, reminiscent of a short, sharp whistle, can seem strange and even disconcerting, as it breaks the silence of the forest with an unexpectedly shrill note. Its call is usually heard during the courtship flights during the breeding season, or as a form of territorial communication between individuals. It can also serve as an alert to the presence of other hawks or intruders. Despite not having a great range, this vocalization stands out for its high-pitched tone, which makes it unmistakable for those who know the environment in which this species lives. The Eurasian sparrowhawk not only dominates the sky with its precision and speed, but also leaves a unique sound signature, a piercing cry that reveals its presence even before its silhouette can be seen among the branches. Number 8. The red-headed manakin, scientifically known as Ceratopipra mentalis. The red-headed manakin is a fascinating species that inhabits the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, primarily in countries such as Panama, Costa Rica, and Colombia. It prefers humid tropical forests and riverbanks, where it is found in areas of dense, lush vegetation. This small, colorful bird spends most of its life in the treetops, moving nimbly between branches with quick, precise leaps. Regarding its diet, the red-headed manakin is primarily frugivorous, feeding on a variety of fruits, nectar, and small insects. Its diet varies depending on the season and resource availability, but it always seeks sources rich in sugars and proteins. Although it is not an active hunter, it benefits from consuming insects, especially those found on the foliage or near the fruits it consumes. Furthermore, its constant search for nectar makes it an important pollinator within its ecosystem, aiding the reproduction of various plants. One of the most distinctive characteristics of the red-headed manakin is its unique and extremely distinctive song. Its vocalization consists of a rapid mix of clicks and trills, produced with great speed and intensity. These high-pitched, vibrant sounds create an almost magical atmosphere in the jungle. During courtship season, males use these elaborate vocalizations, accompanied by ritual dances, to attract females. The frenetic rhythm of their trills and clicks has a vibrant, constantly moving tone, giving them an almost supernatural quality, similar to a series of mechanical or digital sounds, albeit produced completely naturally. This vocalization not only serves a function in courtship, but is also an essential tool for communication between members of their species, especially in the dense and noisy environment of the rainforest. Number 9. The guacharo, or Steatornis carapensis. The guacharo is a nocturnal bird species that lives primarily in the tropical regions of Central and South America, especially in the mountainous areas of Venezuela and Colombia. Its preferred habitat is caves and other underground rock formations, where it seeks refuge during the day. These birds often gather in large colonies inside deep caves, which has given them an essentially subterranean nature. This dark and isolated environment not only provides them with safety, but also an abundance of flying insects, which constitute their main food source. Regarding its diet, the guacharo is primarily frugivorous, feeding on fruits, especially palms. However, it also consumes nocturnal insects, such as moths and other flying insects. Its ability to fly in complete darkness is astonishing. It uses acute night vision combined with an echolocation system similar to that of bats, allowing it to detect and capture prey in flight. It flies close to cave walls and over areas where insects concentrate, demonstrating great skill in hunting in difficult environments. The guacharo song is one of its most peculiar and enigmatic characteristics. Its call has a deep, resonant tone, similar to a strange whisper that seems to come from the depths of the cave. This subterranean song resonates and amplifies when it hits the rock walls, creating an echoic effect that distorts the sound, making it seem like a noise from another dimension. This vocalization is essential for communication between colony members, especially during the breeding season. It can be heard over great distances within the caves, and its deep enveloping tone creates a mysterious atmosphere, almost like a deep echo resonating in the bowels of the earth. This acoustic adaptation not only helps them stay in touch, but also contributes to the enigmatic aura surrounding this species, which dwells in the shadows of darkness. Number 10. The nightingale or Nightingales megarhynchos. The nightingale is a bird species found primarily in Europe, Asia, and North Africa, migrating south for the winter. It prefers habitats such as scrublands, gardens, and riparian forests, where dense vegetation provides shelter and an abundant food source. During the breeding season, the nightingale chooses areas close to water sources, such as rivers and lakes, which are essential to both its diet and well-being. Its diet is primarily insectivorous, although it also consumes fruits and berries. It feeds on a wide variety of insects, especially caterpillars, spiders, and other invertebrates found among the foliage. During the breeding season, it depends on these protein-rich insects to feed its chicks. It may also consume nectar and fruits during migration, when its energy requirements increase considerably. The nightingale's song is one of the most admired in the bird kingdom, due to its remarkable ability to produce a wide range of sounds. Its song is clear, melodic, and varied, standing out for its exceptional ability to imitate other bird species. What truly makes the nightingale's song unique is its ability to combine trills, whistles, and musical notes fluidly and harmoniously, creating a true natural symphony. This song not only mimics that of other birds, but is also intertwined with complex sounds that seem to come from another world, thanks to its purity and tonal diversity. During the breeding season, males sing to attract females, and the ability to produce such a wide range of sounds is considered a sign of strength and reproductive fitness. Furthermore, their song resonates throughout the environment, filling the air with music and giving it an almost magical and otherworldly aura. Number 11. The hummingbird, or Trochilidae. The hummingbird is one of the most fascinating birds, both for its diminutive size and its impressive flight abilities. They are found primarily in the Americas, from southern Alaska to southern Argentina, although they are more common in the tropical regions of Central and South America. They prefer habitats with abundant flowers, such as forests, gardens, and scrub areas, where they can feed on the nectar of various plant species. These birds are highly specialized and can fly in all directions, even backward, thanks to the unique structure of their wings. Regarding their diet, hummingbirds are primarily nectarivores. Their diet is based on flower nectar, although they also consume insects and spiders for protein. Due to their extremely high metabolism, they need to feed several times a day. They use their long beak and specialized tongue to extract nectar with great precision. Hummingbirds' rapid metabolic rate allows them to maintain high energy levels, essential for their prolonged flights and rapid movement through the environment. Although they are not known for their song, one of their most characteristic sounds is the whirring of their wings, produced by rapid wing beats. Depending on the species, they can beat between 700 and 2,540 times per minute. This humming sound has an almost electrical quality, similar to the noise of a moving spacecraft. The sound is high-pitched and resonant, creating an atmosphere that can seem otherworldly or alien. It intensifies when the hummingbird approaches flowers or hovers while feeding, giving the impression that this tiny creature is an entity from another planet. Despite its small size, the whirring of its wings is one of its most distinctive characteristics, capable of generating a magical or futuristic sensation in those who hear it closely, as if something out of the ordinary were floating in the air. Suite number L. Uirapuru. Ocyphorinus arados. This bird species primarily inhabits the tropical rainforests of South America, especially the Amazon region of Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and Venezuela. It prefers dense, humid forests, generally in the most remote and inaccessible areas of the rainforest, where its song blends with the natural sounds of its surroundings. The Uirapuru thrives in areas of lush vegetation and tall trees, which provide protection and access to the abundant wildlife that constitutes its food. Its diet is primarily insectivorous, feeding on a variety of insects, including small flying insects and spiders, which it captures among the foliage and branches of trees. It also consumes small invertebrates, which provide it with the protein necessary to maintain its high energy level. It has a fast, agile flight that allows it to move efficiently between branches while hunting or exploring its territory. The song of the Uirapuru is one of the most impressive and beautiful in nature. Its voice is incredibly complex and melodic, composed of a series of notes that fluctuate at varied frequencies, creating a sound that seems otherworldly. This bird's ability to produce trills, whistles, and musical sequences has made it highly admired within the songbird kingdom. Its song has an ethereal quality, as if produced by a magical musical instrument, and is notable for its beauty and complexity. During the breeding season, the Uirapuru song serves an essential function: attracting mates. Males emit their varied melody to demonstrate their suitability and attract females. Furthermore, this vocalization serves to establish and defend their territory, as its deep, resonant sound can travel great distances through the dense foliage. Thus, the Uirapuru fills the air of the rainforest with a song that resonates and reverberates, creating a mystical and almost supernatural atmosphere, as if the forest itself were permeated by the music of this unique bird. Number 13. The coral beak or red ibis. This bird species is found in coastal regions of Central and South America, particularly in countries such as Venezuela, Colombia, and Brazil. It prefers mangrove habitats, swamps, marshes, and wetland areas, where it feeds on a wide variety of aquatic invertebrates such as crustaceans, insects, and small fish. Coral reedbills are social birds that often form large colonies, grouping together to forage for food and shelter. Their bright red plumage is one of their most striking features, making them one of the most striking and impressive birds in their environment. Their diet is based on capturing aquatic invertebrates, which they locate using their long, curved beak to rummage through the mud or water. They also consume mollusks, frogs, and other small animals that inhabit their coastal ecosystems. Their feeding technique is adapted to their humid environment, and their specialized beak allows them to efficiently obtain food in shallow waters. The coral reef shark's song is very distinctive and distinguished by its squeaky, harsh quality, giving it a sound similar to a mechanical or alien noise. Its call has a discordant, piercing tone, resonating with an almost unnatural quality. This vocalization is primarily used during the breeding season, when males emit their calls to attract females and defend their territory. The sound of the coral beak can be disturbing to those unaccustomed to it, due to its metallic, squeaky quality, reminiscent of the noise of machinery or something strange, as if it didn't belong in its natural environment. Although it isn't melodic or pleasant, its song plays an essential role in communication between members of the species. This resonant call serves to mark territory, identify the presence of other individuals, and especially attract a mate during the breeding season. Despite its harsh sound, the coral beak song is a fundamental part of its social and reproductive behavior, helping to maintain order within the large colonies where they live. Number 14. The common snipe, or Gallinago gallinago. This species of wader is found in wet areas such as marshes, grasslands, and riparian zones in Europe, Asia, and North Africa. It prefers habitats with soft, moist soils, where it can forage, often in swamps or along rivers and lakes. During migration, some populations of the common snipe move south, while others remain in their breeding areas year-round. Regarding its diet, the common snipe is an omnivorous bird that feeds primarily on small invertebrates such as insects, earthworms, and mollusks, which it finds in the moist soils of its habitat. It also consumes small crustaceans and aquatic vegetation. It uses its long beak to rummage through mud and moist soil in search of buried prey. Its hunting technique is quite efficient, as it can move quickly through reeds and tall grasses, feeding both on the ground and in the water. The song of the common snipe is particularly unmistakable and mysterious. Its call resembles a long, drawn-out whistle, a deep huh that resonates in the air. This sound is especially audible during the breeding season, when the male performs a ritual courtship flight. During this flight, he emits his distinctive song, creating a magical and enigmatic atmosphere. The call, which can last for several seconds, is perceived as a resonant echo that seems to come from somewhere far away, giving it a mysterious and often supernatural quality. This song plays an important role in attracting a mate and also serves to establish territory during the breeding season. The deep, vibrant tone of the snipe's call is unique, making this bird easily recognizable during quiet nights in wetlands. Number 15. The rose-crested cockatoo, or Aeolophus rosicapilla. This parrot species is native to Australia, where it is found primarily in the forested and semi-arid areas of central and eastern Australia. This bird is distinguished by its distinctive pinkish plumage on its head and chest, as well as its striking crest, which can be raised when excited or socially engaged. It prefers open habitats such as forests, savannas, and scrubland, and is often observed in large groups, highlighting its social nature. Their diet is primarily herbivorous, based on seeds, fruits, nuts, and roots. Rose-crested cockatoos are known for their ability to manipulate seeds and other foods with their strong beak, allowing them to access a wide variety of food resources. They also consume small insects and shoots, and may occasionally feed on crops, which can lead to conflicts with farmers. These parrots are diurnal birds, spending most of their time foraging for food, flying in groups, and socializing with other members of their species. The rose-crested cockatoo song is extremely varied and distinctive. Its repertoire includes a mix of cries, whispers, clicks, and various other sounds that change depending on the situation or the bird's emotion. Although not necessarily musical, these sounds have a unique quality that makes them seem otherworldly. Rose-crested cockatoos can emit high-pitched, strident calls that they use to call other members of the group or to defend their territory. They are also capable of producing soft whispers and clicks that sound almost like inaudible murmurs, giving them a mystical atmosphere. Their ability to vary the pitch and rhythm of their vocalizations gives them a fantastical quality, as if imitating a creature from another planet. This sound repertoire is used not only for social communication within the group, but also in interactions with their environment and during courtship during the breeding season. The rose-crested cockatoo uses these sounds to express a wide range of emotions, from excitement and aggression to curiosity and affection, making it one of the most vocal and expressive birds in its group. If you enjoyed this selection, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more top stories and fascinating trivia, and leave a comment telling us which of these posts impressed you the most.